Okay, this segment has to do with codes, or shall I say forms, that I've created using JavaScript code in order to, to create these forms to give an idea as to what they could look like if a company decided to go with my idea for the Smelly Telly device, or whatever it is they want to call it. Right here is the code, the HTML code that I created for the form, and this particular form is the form for creating smell codes and location on sheets or cartridges, and this is how it looks on the actual web page. Right here, it asks if it's going to be a sheet or if it's going to be a cartridge, okay? Then after that, it asks if it's going to be, like, what kind of material. Is it going to be a microfiber sheet? Is it going to be wax sheet or cartridge? Is it going to be oil sheet or cartridge, gel, liquid, whatever? Okay, then it decides, what row to put it in column, row and column. So, the system can be set up to do it like automatically, or it can be done, with programmers or whatever, but I just, set this up to give like an idea for it. Also, the category, like when you're setting up the actual code, it's broken down into different categories and all that. Like the first one is like, is it edible, non-edible smell? Say like mud, like, most people are familiar with the smell of mud. I would consider that non-edible. Metallic, metallic smells, there's just all kinds of different smells. Some things you can eat, some things you can't, so you have a choice of making it edible, non-edible. That starts out the code. Okay, then the type, like, is it chocolate, is it milk, is it, what is it, what type of initial raw product is it? Okay, then each product has like a number represented. Say like if it's chocolate, is it milk chocolate, semi-sweet, whatever. So each, company will create a unique number to help break it down even further as to what type. Okay, then you got, is it a generic or is it a brand name smell? Like, is it a Hershey smell that's manufactured specifically with Hershey's, or is it just a generic chocolate smell? Okay, if we're using chocolate as an example. And then, of course, the final product, like, is it a candy bar? Like I put CB for candy bar, or, what is the final outcome? So there's like initials connected with the final outcome of the product. Okay, then also each smell code is going to have like a product stock number that goes with it. And so then also there's a field for the whole total final code. Like after all this right here is filled out, then you got the final code, and then, like I said, it determines what row and what column to put it in. And with the sheets that I have in mind, I decided like the sheet will hold like a total of 25 cells. So, it would only go to like 5 on like the microfiber sheet. I mean, that's just me. That's just what I come up with. The manufacturers can do whatever they want to, whatever, but that's just what, my example is. That's what I'm working with as far as a prototype or whatever. So yeah, but I mean, I went out to 6 because like the cartridge idea that I have in mind actually goes out to 6 by 6, 6 rows by 6 column cells, whatever, and it ends up being like 36 or whatever. So yeah. But anyway, whereas the sheets, it's like 25, 5 by 5 cells. So anyway, if that makes any sense. Okay, and then, of course, you click submit, and then it's supposed to send it to, another page or website or whatever. that the company has created, or inside the computers or whatever it is that they're using to generate each code on the sheet, or that goes into the microchip. So each code that goes into the microchip can be created through this type of program form, what have you. But I'm just using JavaScript. They can use, whatever. But I mean, this is just me doing the best with what I'm working with right now. Okay, and so then